Hey guys, how's it going? RedMaster here, and welcome back to an episode of Cards and Castles Ranked to Thread, where today we are jumping back into the Windy Hooks deck for the season of June 2020. But before we get started with this, I just kind of wanted to quickly point out a change that I won't really be making a full video on, but I felt was important to comment on, and that is the recent changes to the reward system. If you guys aren't a part of our Discord, then you would not be aware that the reward system was recently changed, and by that we mean the level ups. No longer do you receive a level up pack per leveling up. Instead, you now receive a full card pack like you would when you complete the 1 win for draft. So I feel like that's a good change. And for those of you who may want to start a newer account after hearing this next portion, upon completing the tutorial, I believe if the numbers are correct, you either get 25 or 30 card packs. I believe it is the 30 card packs, but I know some numbers were floating around on 25, and I have yet really to confirm that portion myself. So yeah, big change to the reward system. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and jump right into the gameplay. So let's go ahead and get started right now with match number 1. Alright, so here we go with match number 1. I think we can drop the swords and everything else looking pretty okay, especially with that Elvish Thief now. Very, very happy about that. I'll probably start things off with the Lumberjack, though. Looks like we're going up against a Mirror Faction combo. Of course, another Viking Pirate. Curious to see if that is a Windy Hooks deck as well. We have faced Windy Hook Mirrors, of course, not successfully in the past, but maybe we can change that. I don't really know. Alrighty. Well, do I want to... Let's see. Nah, we'll just go for the draw. It's fine. My thought process is like maybe I could push forward a little bit here. Maybe get rid of a hovel he throws out, but looks like that's not going to be something we find, which is okay. Oh, I really want to try a Daggerstorm spread, but I know it's not going to really be worth it. Instead, I'm going to go for hooks here. We'll just get rid of at least one of them. See how he responds to that. I could potentially reanimate here off of the Hassan City Guard. Usually Viking Pirate plus the guards indicate some form of reanimation. But we'll see if, again, that is the case. I'll go for a Elvish Thief. I don't know if I want to do Daggerstorm yet, though. No, I'll hold off on the Daggerstorm. I'll hold off, because there could be bigger targets in the back that we want to go for. The problem, again, with this deck, building removal isn't the strongest, except for, of course, when we get chain generating and all that good stuff. So we'll just have to see. There's an Elvish Thief of his own, followed up by, oh, well, there's the hovel that I figured would show up sooner or later. Let's go ahead and do a wins play. This rat's not going to do a whole lot as of now, but wins should definitely spook him a little bit here. Go for another guard, and rushing at that. That is fair. See, because the thing I have a problem with right now is that I'm not able to do a whole lot. You know what? Let's... Let's go for that, so we can maybe generate a Yarm. We'll do a nice Yarm play, perhaps, right about now. Although I haven't seen any of his big guys, which also concerns me. Pulls out a Lightning Blade and a Battle Ready. Bro, that's a bit excessive, don't you think? Yikes, that makes me sad. Do be making me big sad. Is that really worth it, though? I don't really know. Follows up with, yup, that Mordok combo. I can do this. Ooh, almost clicked the wrong button there. Get back there, Mordok. If he scopes that, that's pretty much it. Okay, Banshee. Alright, removes it. It's not bad. Unless do you have something else? I would go for, oh, okay. So he's got something else. Elvish Thief. Okay, that's fair. It's a lot of resources gone for that. Oh, because you got the reanimate. That do be right, though. Oh, I like that placement, though. Placement makes me very happy on that one, Chief. Big happy, big excited placement for that wonderful, wonderful little lightning doozy combo there. And that pretty much killed your board. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big yikes. Oh, alright, Ragnar. Ragnar do be big scary. Not there. Yeah, he's right there. I figured as much. I wonder if... that wouldn't really solve the issue now, would it? If he goes there, that opens up that. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's the play I want to make. Okay, Lich Freeze, Lich Freeze. Meditation. Didn't he get that from the... Ugh. Some pretty nice setup there. I do say so myself. I have to get rid of it, even though it's costing me that. I don't think he has follow-up, though. Where's my buildings and buffs? That's my question. We've got 32 car... Oh, bruh. Big bruh moment. Alright, well that was rude. He still has pretty good control of the game here, I would say. Guard. Alright, doesn't top deck the... Oh, he did top deck the reanimate. Oh, that fucking sucks. That do be kind of sucky, though. Actually... 1... 2, 3. Swordsman go whoosh. Generates a ship off of that. Hopefully let's not top deck a Yarum. Actually, I need a lightning blade. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need a fucking lightning blade is what I need here. Alright, so we can get rid of it. The ship. Do I still have... No, this is my last turn to do something. Yeah. I would go ship here. Or if he's got the Yarum, end it with that. Nope, doesn't have the arm. Yeah, you got the play, man. There you go. Really? How's he gonna generate that big-ass reanimate? Bruh. Bruh! That's bullshit. Ah. Cannot for the life of us top deck what we need in these dire, dire times. Yeah, he's throwing out the respect. I can't do anything. I mean, I needed the buffs this game. We just didn't fucking pull them. So fair play there. Alright, not the way we want to start out a game, though. Or at least a series or a video. But, we're allowed the one. We're allowed the one. We'll hopefully see if we can bounce back within the next game. Yeah, I just really needed some kind of buff to pull through there at the end, and it just didn't get through. Lightning Blade would have ended the game for us, but again, just didn't find it, and that's kind of unfortunate. So let's go into game number 2, though, and hopefully see if we can have some better luck in that next match. Alright, and starting off that second game here, we've got a pretty iffy start in that form of Yarm and Yenneroth in the opening hand. Yarm is back in our hand because he did so much for us last game, I guess. Thank you for being here. Probably going to start this game off with a Hovel. I don't really have other options to work with here. Yeah, Hovel. Oh, well, there's a Lumberjack turn late. Going to go for the Hovel play anyway. I feel like that's a little more important right now. We can use Lumberjack a bit later. But yeah, I want to see if I can start generating some rants now. Potentially going to follow up with the Lumberjack next turn. I don't have a solid turn 3 play. I could do Southport, but Southport kind of gets me nothing. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead. Lumberjack, Rat, defense. Could do a companion play here, but Spiny doesn't do a whole lot for you. Instead, does a nice Dagger Storm spread, which is fair. Oop, and then just wants to get back over here for some reason. It's a bit unfortunate, but I gotta onslaught that. Just so it doesn't threaten what I'm trying to do over here. Alright, follows up with the Fencer. Kinda rude. We'll do that. I'll leave the Southport there. Reason I'm doing that, of course, well, not to say the reason I was doing that. Oh, again, he's got that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Fantastic. Alright, we could still go ahead with the intended play here. We can just zoop and zoop. Simply get rid of that offense. And now we're starting to get some global buffs here. We've got Armory, we've got Temple. Oh, things are gonna get good. Okay, rude, but fine, I guess. Gonna go for some building setup here. I don't see why not. Generate some rats, get the chain going. Hopefully we can make some big things happen. Want to be able to play wins in the next turn, maybe? See if that goes anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Bit of a waste of the Elvish Thief, but in the hindsight we get drop a Southport on face that he has to deal with. So there's that. Not too bad. Not too bad, not too mad. Simple as that. And then we'll probably have to go for another south. Oh no, we can do Yarm next turn. We can do Yarm. Yeah, we'll do Yarm. I'm surprised he blocked off his spawn too. I mean, I guess where else are you gonna place the armory? But yeah, we're gonna threaten a Yarm now on face, kind of get rid of all of this. Of course, it means an execution. That's fair. Gonna open up with Maddie, although let's move our rats first to make sure we do some proper movements here. Up you go, up you go. We're not gonna play Southport yet. No point in dumping when he still has a decent amount of options left on his side of the board. Brings out the Mana Core. Okay. Follows up with the Troll Gunner. Ooh, ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, does that as well. That could be... okay. I have a feeling that that's going to be the seed trap here, so let me see if I'm right. Oh, I got it right. Fear from Age Apprentice, that's nice. So, bop that, generates the trap, yeah. And then we follow up with that. That. Put you down here. And Maddie gets a little threatening by going up here, avoiding any sort of big swordsman cleave, even though that exists. I don't think he's running swordsman though. I think we should be fine. And there's a surrender. Yep, so we are good. Pretty efficient one, of course. That match really got supported by the fact that I could put the global buffs out on the board. Again, a big part of Windy Hooks, I think, in this one specifically, is the fact that my buffs help win me some games here. You know, it's not just pulling the castle that's going to do it, but being able to just make those big bodies that are hard to get rid of. But with that being said, of course, we have another match under our belts here. We are currently 1-1. Let's go ahead and jump into match number 3 now and see if we can continue on our current win streak. Alright, so here we go into game number 3 now. We have a bit of a rough start here. Going to swap out Temple T-Rex, see if we can get anything better. No, absolutely not. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Shoot. We'll see what we can do. Probably gonna throw Blacksmith coin as a way to respond to the Lumberjack. It's not a huge deal to coin him out. Obviously, could have gone with the Southport Captain, but I could probably throw that out next turn anyway. Have some kind of response to maybe what he decides to throw out. He's gonna throw out the Ice Drake, which is interesting. I think I'm just going to set up Hovel, potentially go for a Hovel Armory to make my rat stronger in terms of a trade here. I don't know if this is a Drake deck per se. I mean, Ice Drake kind of could signal that. Shaman, well, not really doing much to support it, but okay. Yep. Goes for that play that I thought he was going to. Alrighty. Yikes. Alright, so let's move Armory down there. We'll do an Armory setup. See if he decides to Lightning Blade my Hovel away. It would be a big... well... I say it was going to be a waste for him, but... drops that instead. Which isn't the worst thing. The problem is I have to respond with Captain. Actually, no. Yeah, I respond with Captain. Yes, 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 yes. We do this. We do this now. Okay. All right. Now we're good. Now we're good. Because now I can either coin out maybe a Mordock, potentially T-Rex to go with whatever threat he's got next, which is going to be the Green Drake. Green Drake's okay. I don't know if I want to... I'll bop that. And that Ice Drake isn't threatening the armory yet. Aeroth could change that, but if he does throw out Aeroth, we have the Mordock to bop the Ice Drake and generate a unit for ourselves. And with these colors, he doesn't have the direct damage to handle that. So we'll see which direction he takes. He could just kill off my rat too. That's a thing that happens. But then again, run Mordock. Mordock does some shenanigans, and we feel good there. Could even have to consider a Yarm at this point if I really wanted to. Oh, hello. God, you are not budging, huh? All right, man. Phew. Let's go with the T-Rex. It is a bit of a waste of the invest and the gold, but T-Rex has a curious threat to his board. Should make him think a little bit here. He could easily buff up these Drakes with a Dragon training. I know a couple of these Dragon decks do run that. Goes for a Shadow Drake off the Stone Dragon statue. Alpha Strike, Blacksmith maybe? Kills off T-Rex for me. Masuta. Alright, now it's just going to be a Shadow Drake T-Rex combination. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I do not necessarily like that. Then again, I can't do much other than throw out this Mordock. That Drake is a fast mover. I could have thrown Mordock here to protect Castle. I don't think he's getting an OTK off of the Stone Drake. There's the Aeroth that I was pretty much predicting. There goes Armory. So, yep, you're going to hit the Mordock off the Stone Drake, I imagine, right? Right? Don't tell me you're just going to run it back and protect it for that OTK. Yeah, there you go. Generates the Banshee. Not the worst in the world. Follows up with another Ice Drake. Or Shadow Drake, I mean. Blech, what am I talking about? Let's remove that. Did all three? No. Wait. Yeah, that's weird. I can't see the Shadow Drake take the bleed. Oh, he's down here. What are you doing down there, buddy? What are you doing down there? I mean, he's dead anyway. Unless he buffs that. I'm just waiting for him to pile up that OTK. L-Blade, sure. Okay, that's fine. That Drake's dead anyway, so it made sense to do that. Dragon Surge pulls another Shadow Drake. Yikes. Yeah, that makes sense he plays it. Oof. Let's go with that. See if I can catch the Shadow Drake. I don't. I do not. I do not. I do not. That is a shame. Aeroth. Lightning. Not enough to end it. Not enough to end it, but puts pressure on me to end the game, which I don't think I can do. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I think we most likely have been got in this game. I'm gonna hibernate up to see if maybe I can do a sneaky wins play. I doubt it's gonna work, but listen, I got nothing else. I got nothing else. He used his Aeroths in the right way that he was supposed to. Oh, he's gonna finish it off. Okay, so even then I couldn't do anything. So yep, that's going to be second loss here. Not exactly feeling too good about that. But again, play the Drakes pretty well. Not much I could have done in that scenario. Let's move to match number 4. What do we have? Yeah, we're up to number 4. Hopefully I can go 3-2 and not 2-3. I really don't want to go 2-3 because that's going to bring the deck down immensely, but we just have to see. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into match number 4. Alright, moving into that match number 4 now. Not a strong start. Again, Lightning Blade, Swordsman, Yarum. Alright, a little bit better with Lumberjack and Hooks. I don't like the Yenneroth, but we'll work with it. Haven't really seen Yenneroth, actually, now that I think about it, for the past couple of games here, which we probably could have used fairly well, but yeah, that just bites, not being able to draw it. I feel like I'm having trouble with this deck merely in terms of what I draw and when, which is something that, you know, I have no control over, but still kind of fucking sucks. Let's go ahead and throw out the Lumberjack, I guess, for the Rider. We'll see if he makes that trade. I don't know if he... I think he's going to. Alright, it's a little damage on my castle, you, fucking really? We gotta whip out Disintegrate for my boy here. We're gonna catch that Rusty Hook then. And then Hook's gonna get burned off, probably, right? Nope, doesn't make sense. You don't want to burn off something that's just a 1-1 that's not posing a threat. Probably gonna lose it now, though. Now he's Blacksmith and in castle range. I don't think he wants his castle being yoinked. Or not. Let's move in and do a little bit of damage with the Rusty Hook. Reason I'm doing this play is to set up that Dark Bender for instant takeout with Onslaught next turn. Or he could do it himself if he had played that wrong, but he didn't though, so fair on him. It ends up throwing out the Temple as setup. That's fine. I have an Onslaught of my own. See if I can draw something useful. Elvish Thief could potentially be that useful card I'm looking for in the next turn here. We'll get rid of the Dark Bender, though. He's got another one on deck. Yikes. Let's go ahead and hit that then. Slowly start chipping it. We'll see if he gets aggressive with it. I could be facing down a deck that's built on, like, range buff and then OTK, which... Oh, okay, we're going to charge right in anyway. Kind of strange, but okay. Because it's like, you know, you don't necessarily lose that card yet, but, I mean, whatever you want to do, man. However you want to roll the game. We'll go ahead, Dark Bender, plop that down. We'll see if he's maybe setting up for a Freezing Pillar Lightning Blade scenario here. Well, the Fear of the Swordsman kind of tells me no. Bolts the Hovel away. That's fine. Oh, if I had more gold for that, I would do the Temple Armory play. You know what? Let's do Temple, though. Temple first. And then bring out the Elvish Thief, and we'll see how he responds to that. I don't think he's rolling on the best of resources right now. Could be wrong, but yeah, I mean, he might have to get rid of the rat, which ends up creating a oh, oh no, that was not the turn he was looking for. Don't necessarily mind, I don't have the space for that. You know, let's go with that. Generate the Rat King as a, first hitter against the Molten Pillar. I think even if he wins now, it's not going to be able to do enough. You've got to have it. Wait, what are you... Oh, no. Friendo, what are you doing? Let's do that. Let's pop that. Generate some kind of range unit, and he will do, and that's going to be pretty much, I think, the game. Could do a big lightning play. I'm hoping big for a lightning play here from my friend here, but looks like he doesn't have it, so that will be the game. All right, going 2-2 now with the Windy Hooks deck. A bit scary, a bit of pressure on for the last game then, but still happy we pulled out this win. A little dicey at the beginning, but I think we managed to pick it up quite well. Again, establishing the buffs, getting in for face. I'm kind of curious as to if that Magnum Sword was a misclick or he really forgot like Swordsman Cleave exists. Yeah, but kind of curious in that regard. But with that being said, go ahead, jump into match number 5 now and see if we can end the Windy Hooks on a positive win ratio. Alright, and for that last match here, we have a decent hand. I'm actually going to keep the Lightning Blade to see if maybe Maddie or Elvish Thief can use it. Swapping one big boy for another as the Yarm turns into a Yenaroth, which I'm not sure how happy I am about that. But we'll see. We'll see. Going up against a purple-yellow. Not colors we see too often here, but curious to see what our friend has in store for us as we just charge in our Elvish Thief for now. Can I open up the game here? Probably going to go for a Maddie if there's no response to this. Or even if there's a response, if I can get rid of it. Throw down the Maddie, and then go from there. I don't know what I'm doing in my hand. It just happens. Okay, there's the flying books up to block. That's never a good sign. Because, of course, I can just simply trade that away. And now we can even set up for a Temple Sea Witch play next turn. And these colors don't really offer strong removal, too, so this is a little problematic for our friend here. He has to find some way to deal with the Sea Witch. Okay, and Rat King, gonna be, I guess, a way to do that. Fair enough. I think I have to do it, though. I have to do it. We gotta be aggressive with the Sea Witch here. Unleash the Temple. And yeah, he kind of realizes that he made that mistake there in setting up the rats like that, but of course we're going to take advantage, move in some skeletal pirates here. And I think Maddie to an extent as well. Again, I did motion that we could potentially use this Lightning Blade for a play like that with our Maddie off a Lightning Blade. Our opponent here goes for the Blacksmith takedown on the Sea Witch. That is, of course, the good move there. You don't want that sticking around. Ends up Vanishing Striking this Blacksmith too, which is a little excessive in my opinion. I don't really think you need all of that. But I think what I'm going to do here in response is simply set up a couple of Lumberjacks to charge. We'll go ahead We'll pop one of these blacksmiths with a skeletal pirate, of course, to get rid of it and, to go back to his hand, making him play it all over again. We'll put a skeletal pirate behind castle here to not only deal damage, but of course we're guaranteed an extra lightning damage, of course, because he has to connect this somehow. And I could throw down Rat King too. I don't know how aggressive I want to be. Yeah, I think I do. I think I do want to play it. I do want to get some lightning blade potential here. We'll move it around like that. I'll keep some of these rats back, even though I know he doesn't have the chain. It still could be worrying, of course, because he can, take advantage of this somehow. Maybe like a swordsman cleave, that exists. But of course, looks like our friend bringing out blacksmith once again. No surprise there. Shadow slips that one away. Follows up with the blacksmith again. So, okay, yeah, I think I definitely destroyed his play here. The whole thing was probably supposed to be a bounce deck, but as soon as we took out his viable bounce target, things started to kind of collapse around him. Which, it happens, it happens. So let's go ahead, continue to chip in a little bit with these rats here. We'll push up a Rusty Hooks as well, just so I can maybe get some castle pulled to end the game a little bit earlier. Hoping that maybe I could sneak in a Lightning Blade at some point in this game to end it. I mean, he's continually bouncing back the blacksmith, and it looks like he's gonna just surrender there. So it does leave the deck at a 3-2, which is not too bad. Of course, a couple of those previous games though were unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we probably lost the 3200, which yeah, we did. 3179, close to another 3200, but I do have to admit, the Windy Hooks deck did slip up a bit this season. Of course, if we probably were to take 4, maybe things would have been, we could have stayed in that 3200. But yeah, losing those 2 games definitely hurts, especially when the MMR is a little high and each game is worth so much. So, yeah, 3179. Not too upset. I would have liked to got the 3200, but there's always next season, which I think, hopefully I can strengthen the deck maybe a little bit, maybe sub out a couple of these bigger units that I've got here, maybe add in some more earlier game stuff to work with potentially. I don't know. I might revisit it. I mean, it is a solid deck as it is, but still, 3179, I do want to push that up. So with that being said, though, I think that's going to be a good place to close out this video. Alright folks, that being said, I hope you did enjoy this edition of Ranked. Let us know what you thought in the comment section below, how you think the matches went, how you think the deck performed, so on and so forth. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed, share with friends, of course, subscribe if you are new or haven't done so already. It is the best way you can support the channel. That's the correct English. And yeah, that's going to do it for me for now, so until next time, guys, stay gaming.